Hello and welcome everyone. So this is gonna show here about help you how you use gems on. So this video about to know how you use them. So I have absolutely 160,000 gems. Okay, now we have to know that gems actually going uh, going through simple steps. Okay, first of all, if you want to use gems, we can actually start to use these titles, as you can see, through the inventory. So if you have your inventory, you can actually start to go for, okay, let's just say the the storage. You first start to go for the storage. You can actually started to buy bags like these bags, as you can see. So this is gonna be really absolutely the first step that's gonna actually to be included, and starting with to start to use this about this part. So you can go here on that part, which is about to use this as a storage. Okay, the second thing is about that is ready to start to go to use gems is about to go to boss island. You can let's go to every single island. By the way, it should be really better. If you see jungle island, there is nothing at all to use it. You just earn until you go to desert. If you go to the desert, you will see that it's actually about to go for observation master with this. You can actually own the observation master, you observation hacky if you have it. Okay, so this is really about to go to start to get hackies also from these masters if you can. This is gonna really be concluded here. You can go for snow island. The snow island can actually gives you a steps that it should be about when you go to buy artifacts. If you want to upgrade artifacts, maybe it should be required with some diamonds or gems. Sorry, with some gems. But actually, I really see that estates could really not give you here about to do it with it because this word you can see here artifact mastery. Artifact mastery doesn't include also anything, so there is no way here about to buy anything with gems. So as you see here, you're gonna start to go for a seller. So the seller island. So the seller island can actually give you here a certain way that's gonna about to have to go to see these kind of rush poses. There is nothing here. So actually here is actually the shops where you are really looking for diamonds. So if you go here on gem fruit dealer, you can actually start to use bomb fruit, for example, to buy some fruits. You can go to merchant starting with buying everything with these diamonds. If you see over here, and you can have right here. So I'm gonna start to store this post because it's really ruining my vision of these shops. And let's go. Now you have here this one, which is gonna actually about the merchant. You can use it at to buy it with diamonds. You can go for state reroll. You can state reroll your things with gems. You can actually use titles. Okay, use titles view. No, there is nothing about the titles. As I told you guys, the storage. You can start to use the storage as I told you on the inventory. And finally, the trade. You can actually start to use. Okay, so this is absolutely the trade. There is absolutely no gems. You can actually start to go for. Okay, I really go for Shibuya Station. I can go for Shibuya Station here. You can actually use gems for developing your upgrading your bleaching your sword if you see here. But actually this is gonna really have a bleach if you use vampire code, but actually this doesn't include gems also. So this what we gonna see also on another island, which is gonna Hollow Island. If you go to Hollow Island, you can actually use it to buy also from the start here, like this Soul Reaper. You can actually buy weapons or swords through that. You can equip the things first. That is really related to what you see, guys. So we have here like go to Post Island. The Post Island is really important to save gems for it. If you go over here on the post, you can actually use it to spawn bosses for all the requirements, to spawn bosses for all requirements that you have. Actually, there is absolutely a certain NPCs over here that can really give you here an availability to buy weapons also, like any kind of weapons like Splash Maiden. It's really required also for some gems like 50 40k gems, and this gonna also have this situation. Unreal, Astral Impressed, and another kind of swords. I can really actually go for a certain video that's gonna help you to start to understand all swords things. So according to dungeon, you have actually here the dungeon is only Shadow, and Shadow Moon Rush is about to buy it with gems also. So every single boss has a certain weapon, and the weapon has certain amount of gems that is about to be buying. Okay, so that's what I can actually see. If you go to Jingugu Island, you're gonna find out also the theme sync that's gonna be related to that, and also you can spawn someone boss with gems, as you can see. But actually, this really with limitless K and malvenuted K, so doesn't really require. You can actually go also for getting the strongest in history or strongest in, as you can see. But there is no gems at all here also. By the way, some kind of weapons doesn't require gems. That is really perfect thing, but also it's a disadvantage. It requires boss drops a lot. So here you can use it also to unlock the skill tree, which is about this one. As you can see, I have one skill point. I can really use it in that one, which is gonna be 3 skill points. You can actually unlock it with 1,500 and with certain level that I had. Actually, so let's see here on the slime quest. You don't need actually to see everything on this part of the slime. So you have here right now, right quick to go to the academy. Okay, let's go to academy. There's gonna be about here the academy. We go also on buying that. Yes, there is no diamonds at all here. Maybe we can start to finally go for the land. So I can think here also for the Judgment Island. If you see Judgment Island, you can see the same thing on that. You can go for Soul Dominion also. It's really the same thing. Every single part over here is about to be the same thing. Okay. Now there is something that we have missed is about the Spec passive, which is gonna be through the Judgment Island. If you see the Spec passive, let's see if there is some gems that should be about to be wasted. I think there is nothing at all to waste it on as gems, so that doesn't matter at all. So that's absolutely all about. To start to use gems in every single map, there is no another things. Okay, this is great finally to unlock the power. This is how you use gems also. You can unlock the power store or power system with 7,500 gems and a certain level of 12 or 11,000. So that's absolutely everything that is about to use gems.